Hey guys, what's going on? This is Scott here at the First Channel, just coming at you with another video today. And today I don't know where this is going to go because this is like blind opening this box and it's a transformer. So I don't know if we're going to transform it or if it's already transformed in its truck stage or if it's going to be in its being form or whatever you want to call it. So this is the centerpiece of Bruticus, and it's been kind of a long time going, the past year, with trying to build up Bruticus, which I don't know if you see my other videos. They're kind of hit and miss on how they went on trying to transform these Transformers. But we have one more piece that's going to be coming out soon this year, and that is, I think it's the Jeep, like the yellowish Jeep color, I think. I don't remember his name, but it's another one of the pieces. This one on Bruticus, I believe this is more like the aerial bot and what was that other one, Minosaur, where you kind of have the main leader piece in the center is the full skeleton, and then you just kind of slap on the arms and the legs like to the skeleton to give it the look. So it's not like Devastator. Oh man, the Devastator one was, I love that figure, but man, I tell you what, that thing was a pain in the butt. I couldn't imagine being a kid trying to deal with that, as much as the transformation there is involved in each one, and then to undo it and put it back. Man, I guess if you did it enough, maybe you would get pretty good and pretty fast at it, but I never tested the water on that. I know one guy watch Patriot Prime. He puts up quite a few Transformer video. That's kind of his thing. But man, I don't know if he practices beforehand, but he seems to do pretty good. Some of those I did, I just kind of winged it, and it was just, I'd start sweating and stuff and trying to read the instructions and all that kind of stuff. And just some of them were just, oh, they were just booty. But in the end, we got the results of what we wanted. So that's enough chit chat. Let's go ahead and check out this box, and then we'll open it up. And I don't know where we're going to go. I don't know if we're going to try to transform it or not. We'll look and see how difficult it actually is. So, but let's get into it. All right, guys, and here we are. We have Onslaught. Okay, this is another one of these like deluxe. I don't know if they call them deluxe in the Transformer realm. Let's see if it says anything here. Bruticus, 44 steps. Good looking art on the front of the box there. Some of these Transformer boxes I have kept before. I think the only one I have left though is I think the Megatron box, or no, the Galvatron box. I'm actually using it to keep all the freaking instructions from all the Transformers I ever bought in it, in case I ever want to sell them, because I know whoever would get them would definitely appreciate to have the instructions. So I'm trying to see if it has any other info on what they call these. Collect, combine, till all are one is what it says there. So little art there, little Bruticus art there looks like, and then we have the back here, which it shows, like I was saying, Bruticus here without all of his pieces. As you can see, he's a little naked there. That's like the aerial bot one. That one was actually a pretty good figure, like the way it functioned compared to I forgot which one it was. Motormaster, not Motormaster. What's his name? I can't remember. Somebody comment down below and tell me what his name was. So I guess it doesn't really matter at that point. But as you can see, though, it's got the little skeleton skinniness going on, and Bruticus almost looks similar to Onslaught a little bit. So should be interesting to see what it looks like when we get it all together. But the Combaticons were some that I had as a kid, so it kind of has a little bit of a soft spot. I didn't have all of them. Like I said, I kind of Frankenstein mine together a little bit with some other figures or Transformers, but I did have Onslaught, and I forgot who else I had. It's been so long ago. I just remember him more so because he came with the extra pieces, like the headpiece and the fist and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, this might be a short one or this might be a long one. I'm not promising anything, so I'm gonna pop it open and check it out. So this video, we're gonna actually pop it open together. Usually I try to skip out on that just because you know, sometimes I've done videos where I'm like popping stuff open and I just can't really focus. I'm like, it's just dead silent. So I guess I could keep them in there, but in my mind, it's like if I cut out the opening of the box, it kind of cuts out on time. So to make the video a little bit shorter. So really big box, which once you get into it, it doesn't look like a whole lot. And the price tag on these kind of makes you feel like it's not a whole lot. And I think I might keep this box because I can actually put more instructions in this box than I can that other one that I have. And here we are with the instructions. It is freaking huge. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can do this on camera or not. I don't know if I want to. Let's see. Okay. Where's my scissors here? We got some plastic business holding everything in. We got that one, that one, that one, and that. Oh, his trailer is bigger than himself, I guess, because obviously it's the actual skeleton. But getting him out of the box, it actually feels pretty good. Now, my complaint with Hasbro's Transformers, and it's pretty much been all of them, the price that they put on these is very high. Let's put it that way. And I was going to speak about this before. I don't remember what video it was, but I just ended up not saying anything about it. But I was at, I guess it was Target, and they had Thundercracker, Astro Train, and Shockwave. Now, those are all figures that I was wanting to get. So, and I was looking at them, and I'm sitting there looking, and I don't remember which ones were priced what, but all the figures that were there were all between $40 and $54 pretty much, with tax. And it might have been $35, but with tax and everything, we'll just say $40. So 3 figures, and I was just like, I've wanted a Shockwave, and I wanted an Astro Train, and I wanted that Thundercracker, but I just can't do it. I was just like looking at it, and I was like, I can't do that. It's just too much money, and especially in the store doing it. And like this one here was one of them deals where I'm trying to build. I just committed to building Bruticus, and it really hurt to buy this one. I'll be honest, just because of the price of it, and the price was $99. So this one is about the same amount as that Optimus Prime that we had a year or so ago. And it honestly hurt my feelings. I don't know what else to say. So we're going to pull all these strings out. But my thing is, I'm a Transformers fan, but I can't spend that much. For 3 figures that I want, I would end up spending almost $200. I'm like, I just can't, I don't get it. Like, people are having enough problems as it is, and to try to enjoy collecting action figures, and you're going to spend that much money, it's not very enjoyable. So, and where I was kind of going with that is, if they're going to be charging that much money, like the wheels turn and everything, but they just look cheap. Like they're not even like wheel size. They're just cheap crap is what it looks like. I mean, these actually turn all right, but I hate the little clip things that they have right there where the wheel pops on. I mean, back in the day, the old school ones when I was a kid actually had like chrome rims with like rubber tires, you know, and now we have like just cheap crap plastic from a company that could do a lot better. So you have this big ass trailer that it's supposed to clip on together here. I guess this just pops up here, and you have this, and you have tiny little baby tires. It's like, how does that function? How does that work? And how does this work? I don't even know what I'm doing right now. So I'm trying to get this to connect. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. Yeah, it goes right like that. So, and it does turn a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. And all the pieces, which this looks like the chest piece to Bruticus here. And then we have this cap here, which I don't know where that goes. Does it go on here? So that it covers, yep, that looks like that goes on there like that. so it doesn't look like you can actually see the chest piece of. I don't know if these go like this or not. Now you can actually put like blast effects in this too. So we have that. That doesn't turn, but it does kind of go up and down. And I guess that just pops off maybe whenever you transform it, which I guess I didn't put it on there. Well, yeah, I mean, it just slides right on there. Slides on and off pretty easy. So they did do pretty good with that. But man, just looking at this, I'm looking at it as, in my mind, this is a toy. And if you're making toys and you're making them for kids, it just doesn't make any sense to me to make it like, I guess toys didn't function that well when I was a kid either, but at least they had the damn rubber wheels and like chrome wheels with rubber tires and stuff like that. Instead of this, we just got plastic skinny wheels that look cheap as hell, and now we're paying, I don't know how much. Let's check out prices and see what they were back in the 80s. So let's hold on a second. All right, and here we are. We're looking at some quick, I don't know how right these are here, but we're looking retail price breakdown by class sizes. Transformers in the 80s cost anywhere from $3 for small accessories and mini bots to around $100 for massive base play sets. Standard cars, small figures range from 10 to 15, while flagship commanders like Optimus Prime retailed for around $20. So mini bots, it says, like Bumblebee Cliff Jumper, were like $3 to $3.50. Standard cars like Wheeljack, Jazz, Grimlock were from $9.99 to $13.99. The large leaders, Optimus, Megatron, were $19.99 to $24.99. And then like you got Trypticon, Omega Supreme, and Fortress Maximus was $49 to $99. So you were getting so much more plastic with that. And you know, the price on like Trypticon and Omega Supreme, I think even Fortress Maximus, I mean, they had like batteries and motor functions and tracks and stuff like that. So it was a lot different. Now we get what we have here, and it's a whole lot of folded plastic, which I get. You know, it's probably pretty difficult to come up with the design to do this kind of stuff, and it is complicated transforming too. So I kind of get that, where maybe that's why we're paying more for it, because of all the work that goes into that. I don't know, but it just seems like, I think for me, if they had good wheels on these, I'd probably be a happy camper. I'd be like, oh yeah, that's cool and all that. But and then you're getting them, and you know, it looks pretty good. I mean, it's got the lights, the grill, kind of windshield-ish. If it's from a distance, it kind of looks like what it is, but I mean, you could just kind of see a lot of gaps and stuff in these, and where the transforming and all that's going to go. So I don't know what to really say about all that, except for I'm not very happy about what I got. I just want to build Bruticus. So, but I guess that's it. I'm not going to try to transform this thing on camera, so I might just turn it off and and then we'll look at it and be like, oh, there it is. So let me try to transform it. We'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, and here we are. We're back with Onslaught, and once I did it and transformed just him, it actually wasn't too bad. Like when I did it, I was like, oh, that was easy. So doing Onslaught, getting him in his transformation out of truck mode, man, it is super simple, and I was really surprised. I didn't do any of the, oh, we're about to lose something here. I didn't do any of the trailer yet. I was going to save that for whenever we actually can build out Bruticus, which was kind of weird too. I was looking, and Onslaught doesn't have any weapons just for him, so I thought that was kind of strange. Yeah, I didn't see any guns. Sometimes they might have some kind of hiding a little bit, but I don't see anything on here. So and then he's got his gun station. I guess he could kind of, let me see if that turns, like could be back here doing some business back here trying to shoot people, I guess. I don't know, but the figure itself is pretty thick. Not once he's transformed, you're not seeing too many holes except for the back, on the back of the legs there. The arms are a little stumpy, I guess you would say. They're kind of short, but it still looks good. It's good representation of Onslaught. Super fun to transform. I know I was kind of bitching about transforming Transformers beforehand, but then once I did it, I was like, oh, it's not too bad. So, but yeah, that's him there. I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't know if we really need to do any close-up pictures of him. Maybe I'll do one or something, but this one right here should be kind of interesting. You can see all the business on the bottom there, so that will be the skeleton. Once I get these built together, that's pretty much going to be it. And yeah, well, this I guess is showing in the instructions that this would kind of, oh man, I'm already messing it up. Anyways, I'm not getting into transferring all that, but you can hear those ratchets going there. That is for the legs and waist area there on Bruticus itself. So, but yeah, that's kind of it, guys. That's Onslaught there. And the instructions on the back, this one's huge, but it's all the instructions on actually building out Bruticus. So, should be good times. I think whenever I do the video on him, like putting him together, I don't know. If y'all could just comment down below what you think. Should I just do the whole thing? What I was thinking is once I get the last piece in, we'll do a little video on that one, kind of like we did this one, just checking it out and talking about it a little bit. And then do another video to where we just kind of combine them and we do kind of a review of Bruticus there, so, and see what we think and comparing to the other combiner robots, Combaticons and all that kind of stuff, Constructicons, and Minosaur was his name from the other one we have here, which I never did a video on him. So, but yeah, that's it, guys. Just comment down below. Tell me what you think. How do you feel about these prices and what Hasbro's doing with Transformers, and is it really worth it? And I mean, I've even had thoughts of just selling all my Transformers because I'm like, I just can't. I just don't want to spend the money unless I see them out cheap at the toy store or something and they're out of the box. Then I'll get them. But I just haven't been able to stop in there enough to actually see stuff like that. And when I do see it on Instagram, they do a lot of posts on there. By the time I do get it, whatever I want's gone. So, but yeah, that's it, guys. Just like and subscribe and all that good stuff. We'll see you.